Welcome to the full process for installing gypsum board. We'll begin with the essential safety gear. Proper equipment protects you from job site hazards. Now, let's see how it's handled. Checking the structural integrity on the east side. Helmet and goggles secure, all clear. Proceeding to the next checkpoint.
Utility knife is perfect for scoring and cutting materials. The tape measure is essential for taking accurate measurements. The screw gun drives screws quickly and efficiently. The T-square is used for drawing straight, accurate lines. The level ensures surfaces are perfectly horizontal or vertical. The drywall saw makes precise cuts in panels. The joint compound knife spreads mud evenly. Secure the New World gypsum board sheets with screws, spacing them every 12 inches. Next, apply joint tape to the seams, pressing firmly for a smooth finish. This ensures a strong, seamless wall. Framing this section, making sure it's clean and square. Snapping the line now. Checking the level, looks good. To measure this wall, I'll pull the tape from floor to ceiling. Keep it straight for an accurate reading. Now, for the ceiling, I'll use a laser measure. That's 8.25 feet. Always double check your work. Okay, measuring for the first stud here, locking it in and marking the spot. Now for the joist above, and an X to confirm it. Let's calculate the number of boards needed. First, find the total area by multiplying length and width. Next, divide the total area by the area of number required. In this case, 50 boards.
Store boards flat, off the ground. This prevents warping and damage. Use a rack to keep them elevated. This ensures they're stored safely. Safety reminder, dust mask always on. This protects your lungs from dust and particles. Never take it off while working. Always keep it on. All right, let's set up this fan for dust control. Connecting the ducting now. Attaching the bag to collect the dust. Powering on. Suction is working. All right, let's get these drop cloths down to protect the floor. Unfold it completely, covering from wall to wall. Now for the next one. First, measure 12 inches from the corner. Mark the center point for the box. Now, draw the outline for the cutout. Repeat for the next outlet at 24 inches. Final prep check before starting.
Thrusters are green, comms verified.
Copy. Main power sequence initiating.
Sequence complete, we are go.
Acknowledged. Starting now.
Align the T-square along the mark. Rotate it counterclockwise. Slide it into precise alignment. Hold it steady. Align the ruler and apply firm pressure. Now, guide the knife in a smooth, steady motion. Lift the ruler and pull the paper apart for a clean edge. Start with a rasp to remove the rough material. Use steady, even strokes for a uniform surface. Finish with fine grit sandpaper for a smooth edge. The edge is now smooth and ready.
First, position the saw's tip on the outline. Push firmly and begin sawing steadily. Follow the line with consistent pressure. Now, push the cutout out. This is the corner for the window frame. I'll use a miter box for a clean 45-degree cut. Keep the blade steady, let the saw do the work. There we go, a perfect clean corner. All right, let's cut this board for the ceiling section. Keep the saw steady and follow the line. There we go, a nice clean cut.
Horizontal orientation is wide and short, spanning from left to right. Rotating it 90 degrees changes it to vertical. Vertical orientation is tall and narrow. The orientation impacts layout and space usage. Staggered joints are a key technique in construction. By offsetting the joints, we prevent cracks from spreading. This pattern distributes loads evenly across the structure. The result is a stronger, more resilient wall.
Start at the bottom row, spreading mortar evenly. Place the next block, pressing down firmly. Check its level, tapping to adjust. All right, time to get this first New World board into position. Easy does it. Now to align the edges. Align the edge of the board with the stud. Hold it steady. Now secure it with a hammer. Drive the nail flush. That's it. Perfect alignment. Now check your level. Let's check this stud with the level. Place it vertically and check the bubble. It's centered. The stud is perfectly plumb. Now, move to the next one.
First, identify the gap in the floor. Insert the shim into the gap, pushing until it's snug. Tap it gently to secure it and check the level. Screw pattern every 12 to 16 inches. This ensures a strong, even hold. Place the first screw, then measure for the next one. Continue this pattern down the board. Bugle head screws are driven just below the wood surface for a flush finish. The tool rotates to sink the screw head below the surface. This technique ensures a smooth, professional result. Install next board beside first. Align carefully with the existing board. Secure with screws in the mounting holes. Tighten firmly with the screwdriver.
First, measure the gap at the end of the wall. Mark the line, then make a smooth cut. And there's the perfect fit. First, lift the frame and position it in the opening. Now, secure it with screws using the drill. Check the level and make any adjustments. Finally, secure the header.
Install the top row tight to the ceiling. Press firmly to align it perfectly. Nail securely to prevent gaps. A tight fit ensures a clean finish.